Nescafe vas vodi na kavicu s Georgeom Clooneyem i Renée Zellweger.
Tvrdnja da je George Clooney privlačan muškarac a priori je istina. Trokut ima 3 kuta, zemlja je okrugla, a Clooney je zgodan. 13-satni let iz Zagreba u Los Angeles i natrag, kada se panično bojite visine iz zrakoplova, nama je ravno osvajanju Mount Everesta. Ali stisnuli smo zube, opskrbili se tabletama za spavanje i zamišljali susret s hollywoodskim šarmerom broj 1, onako u slow motionu.
Born and raised?
Yes.
And do you live here now?
No, I live in Croatia.
You do?
I flew in just for this.
That's exciting.
It is. And I hate planes.
I hate planes too. I'm with you. And that's a long flight too. That's
13 hours
Yeah.
from Frankfurt. I had to arrive to Frankfurt.
Right.
Prije početka samog intervjua najpoznatijeg pedijatra s malih ekrana sreli smo u dizelu hotela u kojem smo ga snimali. Pokazalo se da netko to odozgo ne vidi sve, pa se eto nismo zaglavili negdje između katova. George nas je šarmom i duhom na prvu oborio s nogu. Odmah po ulasku u sobu popeo se na stolac kako bi pri upoznavanju bio viši. Da odmah demantiramo neke tvrdnje s interneta, nije istina da je visok samo 168 cm, već točno 181. Za hollywoodska mjerila, on je pravi veli Jože.
He's very talented. He's a little too talented, in fact. In fact, I think we need to check out to make sure he's real. I need a birth certificate.
Osim glumom, 47-godišnji George bavi se i režijom, a njegov je najnoviji uradak Leatherheads, u slobodnom prijevodu Kožne glave. Romantična komedija o počecima američkog nogometa. What made you say yes to this film?
I offered it to myself.
Okay.
So I had to say
after making Good Night and Good Luck, which was
Right.
amazing, by the way, you did a romantic comedy like this.
I don't really like romantic comedies in general because you kind of know how they're going to end. I wanted to do something different than Good Night and Good Luck or Syriana or something that was very serious. I thought as a director I wanted to do something light and fun. And this was a project that I thought I knew how to make, and I thought was a good part for me to play. And I wanted to direct it. I want to be I like directing. I don't want to just be an issues director. I want to direct, films.
Clooney je Dodge Connolly, kapetan nogometnog kluba Bulldogs, koji po svaku cijenu pokušava održati svoju ekipu na životu. Kako bi osigurao publiku na tribinama i prodaju ulaznica, u redove Bulldogsa dovodi tada najpopularnijeg igrača, ratnog heroja Cartera Rutherforda. Leatherheads je svojevrstan omaž američkoj provinciji, istoj onoj u kojoj je i sam Clooney odrastao. This is a nostalgic film. Are you nostalgic?
I am. I'm nostalgic for. I like the kind of storytelling that was going on in the 40s and 50s. I am sure that the actual idea of living in the 40s and 50s, when you're dying of polio or, your women can't vote, those kind of things. I'm sure it probably wasn't really nearly as romantic as we like to think of it. But if you look back at certain things like films, I do have a romantic notion towards those.
Oskarovka Renée Zellweger glumi novinarku Lexi Littleton. Ovo je prvi put da Clooney i Renée poslovno surađuju, a prije nekoliko godina bili su u kratkoj vezi. All the people who's gonna watch this interview are gonna be asking themselves one thing. You had the chance to kiss him. How was that?
I don't remember.
Really?
Oh yeah, I guess there was. Because there was the lipstick scene, so I guess there must have been a... Wow, I don't recall. Anyway.
I don't like her.
You don't like her?
I can tell you right off the bat, I don't like her.
It's because I haven't sent him that check yet. I will. You better be nice, George. I haven't signed my contracts yet.
Dok je snimao Sirijanu, George je pao i ozlijedio kralježnicu tako teško da je završio na nekoliko operacija. Oporavak je trajao mjesecima, čak je bilo upitno snimanje Oceanovih 13, pa ne čudi Georgeov oprez uoči filmske tekme s ovom ekipom.
Well, that was tricky for me because I was 45 when I did it. And I hadn't really thought about that part of it until the first day we played football. And I'm a jock, I'm an athlete, so I was fine. I got out and I said, okay, let's play some football. We're throwing the ball around, everything's fine. And then I got hit. And the first time I got hit, I thought, okay, that's it. I got to change some rules around here so I don't get hit so hard.
So who is the boss? Any funny stories from the set?
None.
No?
Here's the thing about the way I like to work. I like people crying on sets. I want them to be sad and crying. And you know what I do every once in a while? I hit them. You hit people, and I got this electric thing. It's like those dog collar things. You just stick them on, and if they talk, and you shock them. That's what I like to do.
Thank you for being honest.
That's true, though. And by the way, it works.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, go in there and try to say something to John Krasinski and watch him like...
Iako je većinu njegove karijere obilježila gluma, Clooney se kaže više smatra redateljem nego glumcem. Kako je pokazao u Laku noć i sretno, pa sad i ovdje, uspješno balansira između tih dvaju zanata. Obožava režirati svog, citiramo, omiljenog glumca, samoga sebe.
Is it hard to direct and to act at the same time?
Yes, it is. I mean, it's a weird thing to do. It's unusual. It's a little embarrassing because it's sort of, you're doing all the things and it makes you look sort of like you're a control freak, which in some ways you are.
Are you?
Yes. Yes, don't talk. Yes. Yeah, I am.
Control freak ili ne, Clooney je na samom vrhu ljestvice najutjecajnijih hollywoodskih faca i kako se čini, tamo će ostati još neko vrijeme. Njegova humanitarna zalaganja oko Darfura odavno su prešla sfere uobičajenih humanitarnih celebrity angažmana. Početkom godine UN ga je proglasio ambasadorom mira.
What was your reaction when the call came, when the invitation came? Were you surprised?
Yeah, we'd been talking for quite some time about it because I needed a passage. I needed to be able to get a visa into Darfur, which I'd never actually gotten into because the Sudanese government wouldn't allow me in. So we sort of had an agreement. They said if I'll do this with a focus, messenger piece with a focus on peacekeeping, I'll go in and extol the virtues of how important it is, what the UN is doing, which it is, and also be able to talk at the UN directly to them about their failures in these situations, which I thought was important too. And I said, I'll be your advocate and your critic. And they said, fair enough. So I really like it. It's a fun job.
Clooney uskoro ponovno odlazi u Darfur i, kako kaže, jedva čeka. Ne znamo hoće li mu se pridružiti i djevojka Sarah Larson, koja ga prati na svim drugim eventima. Navijamo za Georgea, malo manje za Saru, no sve u svemu, teza s početka priloga ostaje ista. Clooney je frajer i pol, koliko se god to ne sviđalo pripadnicima jačeg spola.
Kavicu s Georgeom Clooneyem i Renée Zellweger omogućio vam je Nescafe.